What? What's... Hold on. I think I'm getting a little bit lost here. What is this? The professor what?
He served time 5 years ago for murder.
No, hold on. This has to be some kind of mistake. Do you have any idea what you're talking about? Are you telling me the professor is a murderer?
No, Shirley, hold on. The thing is, I can explain it to you.
That's exactly what I said.
This isn't true. It isn't true. What happened is...
What happened, Professor, is that there has to be some rational explanation to all this, right? It could have been that somebody pretended to be you and that he stole your ID, isn't that right?
Answer her. Go on, answer the lady. Tell her you killed your girlfriend. That you shot and killed your girlfriend with your gun, the same woman you were about to marry.
That's not true! Just shut your mouth! It's not what happened!
Professor? Did you kill your girlfriend?
What do you mean Micaela is being fired? Why would you do that?
It's the policy of the company, Santiago.
It's all right, Doctor. I'm accustomed to these things happening to me.
Up to now, you haven't given me a single reason.
This young lady helped a patient escape from this clinic. Isn't that enough for you?
Oh, so now this place has turned into a maximum security prison.
I already apologized, and besides, Nene Lopez is my brother-in-law, and I really needed to help him.
And he didn't have any medical complications as a result, so in the final analysis...
In the final analysis, I'm talking to him and not to you, boy. My decision isn't subject to appeal. Either go, or I'll call security to escort you. It's up to you.
No, that's not necessary. I'm leaving.
If Micaela is leaving, then I'm leaving with her. And I am quitting Infinito.
Gala Mancada in my house. I'm honored. Without first calling and without even being announced.
She got in. Doctor, I'm sorry. I was parking the car and she got into the house just like that.
It could have been a psychopath who was here to kill me. Lately, you're making a lot of mistakes in Hinojosa.
Excuse me.
Can I offer you something, Gala?
You're filthy, Willie. How could you betray me for that?
Excuse me? Are you insinuating that
Shut up, you monolith. I've seen your calendars in garages. Willie, how could you do something like this to me? How could you?
Hold on, Gala. Look, let me remind you that let's say don't have an exclusive agreement with you. Listen to me, look. And besides, who else but me would be able to exploit all of Eva's potential?
Her potential? This inflatable doll has potential now?
Listen. Perhaps you are Gala, and you're very famous and all of that, but that doesn't mean you can disrespect me, all right? I can't believe how rude you are, woman.
Gala. Behave yourself, or I'm going to have to ask you to leave us. The decision as to whether Ava is the new image of Infinito is mine. It's not up for discussion. Do you have any questions?
That's fine with me. I only came to warn you. What a terrible mistake that you are committing. Because not only am I an actress who's recognized all over this country, but I'm also a woman who's admired and with good taste. And if people approach Infinito, that's because they want to look like me. You're going to replace me with this ordinary woman?
Ordinary? Listen, you're the one who's ordinary.
Ava.
Let go of me. God.
Hold on, Ava. Gala, I would like to continue working. We're all in a meeting. So leave us, if you would. Good afternoon.
Yes, it's better if we let everything settle down and let me take care of it. What's more, why don't you let me walk you to the car?
Don't touch me, Judas! I can't believe what's happening here, Willie. I can't believe you did this to me. And you, Polanco, you'll soon be made aware of your huge mistake.
Hold on, Gala, listen. Remember, we have to go to the Cartagena festival. Gala, wait! Gala!
Professor, I asked you a question. Is what the officer's saying true that you killed your girlfriend?
I'm not the one saying it. It's here in the file if you care to look.
I don't want to look at anything. I want you to tell me the truth. Is it true that you're a murderer?
Shirley, it's not what it looks like.
Then what does it look like? Are you saying that your girlfriend wasn't killed? That she wasn't shot by you with your own gun?
Yes, all right, that part is true. The pistol was mine, but... Oh, God. This is hard to explain, Shirley.
Well, then try harder. Make it simple. I'm not the smartest woman, but you can at least try.
The press conference is over now, lady. This man is coming with me.
Hold on a minute. We're still talking. There has to be some explanation. I need to know how to help him.
You can help him by calling a good lawyer. Open the door.
Oh, come over here, Pre. Let's go over here, huh? Hello. Hello, hello. Hey, boss, where's the funeral? Why the long face, Marlon?
There's no funeral, sir. The morgue. That's where I'm going now. Oh, and if you feel curious about what's happening, you can go and ask your friend, Lucho Montilla.
Oh, Marlon, please, it was an accident. And you know it. Besides, your brother was the one with the gun.
You crazy girl, no way.
Hey, what's this? I don't get it. What happened?
What happened to Uncle Lucho?
Your Uncle Lucho fell victim to gossiping. It's an awful custom for a girl your age. Please, Larry, come here. I need to speak with you. Look, this is a lot more serious than we thought. Mr. Lucho is in prison charged with murder.
What do you mean, Saturno? But why? Marlon, what's up with Marlon? Is Marlon involved? Was it Marlon's brother? What's going on with him?
Yeah, that's right. It was obviously some kind of accident, but I'm headed to the station now to talk with them. Do you want to come and join us?
No. I mean, I have to go to class. I'm late already, and I'm with Daniela too, you know? Go, and you keep me informed.
Sure, don't worry about it. I hope I'll have some good news. Nella, please, let's go.
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes.
I'll call you. See you.
I'll see you.
No. Hold on, brother. Be careful what you say. What do you mean you're quitting?
No, doctor. I'm leaving on my own. You simply can't go. You have to stay here. Santiago, you're blustering. Have you forgotten that I'm an attorney? Have you any idea how many times I've had to put up with the same show?
Micaela is my assistant. And if you're firing her this arbitrarily, then I'm going to go with her. And I'm taking the name of Infinito that's registered to me and the list of clients.
No. Hold on. Santiago, let's clear this up. Santiago, you're out of your mind. You can't be serious.
Something is going on with this girl. I mean, for you to protect her in this manner, you know? Oh, I know. Perhaps she's more than a mere assistant to you. No. Hold on. Let me explain what I mean. She doesn't look like a very intelligent girl.
Maybe not, but I'm smart enough not to use the word blustering, which isn't a real word. In our language, we prefer the word bluffing.
This girl amazes me.
Oh, she's a funny girl, huh? But you're still unemployed, honey. And you? You'd better leave everything just the way it is. Take it easy.
Shirley, what are you doing here?
It's a good thing that you're here.
You're here
I'm
to
here
see
all
Professor
alone,
Montilla?
Yeah, of course. And why else would I be here? I'm a witness, and he didn't kill Gerson.
Have you spoken to the police? What happened to Lucho?
No, nothing good. Now he's a prisoner.
Did you testify in his favor?
Of course I did. I told them, I said he hadn't done anything, but it turns out that, the professor with the face that wouldn't hurt a fly, turns out he's a murderer.
Oh, for God's sake. I can't believe I have to put up with this. Besides being such a common girl, she's a troublemaker.
Come on, girl. Didn't you just tell us that Lucho didn't do anything to that criminal?
I'm not talking about the present. I'm talking about something 5 years ago. That they came up with this file that stated that he was guilty of the homicide of his girlfriend, the woman he was gonna marry.
Oh, no, girlie. You're not making any sense at all. Listen, Saturno, why don't we have someone that really knows what's going on, okay?
I know what's going on, and I'm serious about this.
Well then, girl, exactly where did you hear all of that?
Well, the commissioner searched for old files on the professor, and he found the little surprise. That 5 years ago, he served time for the murder of his girlfriend.
Saturno, did you know anything about that?
It can't be true, man. It can't be true. I can't believe I'm a prisoner again.
Yeah, that's right, my friend. There's nothing worse than being in here again.
Hey, what are you doing, Micaela? You have not been fired.
That woman said something different.
No, just a moment now. Put all of these things back, all right? Where they belong. Okay? Don't pay any attention to Minerva. You are not leaving here unless it is over my dead body. No, hey, that's just an expression. What I mean is that I'm not going to permit them to fire you arbitrarily. Besides, I was the one who hired you in the first place.
Oh, Doctor, I appreciate that you're being so supportive to me. But it seems a little bit irrational because no one likes to get in trouble. And I have been nothing but trouble for you. Why do you insist on protecting me?
Because you're such a lovely problem. And Micaela, because in some way I have to thank you for injecting so much truth into my life.
Is that another expression?
No. Micaela, what I told you in the park wasn't simply words to me. It was so absolutely the truth. Micaela, I love you. I love you in a way that I've never loved anyone before.
I'm gonna kill somebody.
Thank you.
I'm gonna kill somebody.
Look,
I'm gonna kill
there's no
somebody.
use in feeling like
I'm
this,
gonna kill
boss.
somebody.
Calm
I'm
down,
gonna
please
kill
calm down.
somebody. This is not about Willie. No, yes, it's about Willie. It's about everything. Oh. It's about my husband who wants to leave me for a dumb chick. And about Polanco, who's supposed to be the finest man on the planet, and he replaces me with that ordinary little girl. And Willie? Yes, it's about Willie, who only cares about money, Kayla. And what's going on with this planet?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
I don't know. It must be that Mercury is in retrograde. I don't know. In any case, just calm down. Calm yourself. Try to breathe. Shh. Look, at any minute, you could get a call from that radio show. You remember,
No,
don't you?
I don't feel like talking to anybody. I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to. What I want is for you to step aside.
No.
I want you to
I'm
step
not moving,
aside.
boss.
Step
Remember, this
aside.
cost you $1 million, and you are not going to break anything. You hear me? Oh, look, it's the lady from the radio
I'm not talking to
station.
anyone. I don't want to talk to anybody.
Yes,
I don't want to.
You can call anytime.
No.
Yes,
no,
of course she's
no,
ready. She's here, and she's ready for the interview. Just remember, your career comes first. Answer the phone, Gala. Answer it.
Florelena, honey. Oh, my darling. Oh, yes, how are you doing? Screaming? From here? Oh, no, not at all. Oh, that must be the neighbors. They're always leaving the TV on. Oh, yes. Okay, tell me, my dear. So, go ahead, talk to me.
All right. I would stay and honor you with my presence, but actually, it's just that I have to go to the gym. You know that maintaining this amazing physique is not easy. Well, you know that. We look a lot alike. Hey, I wanted to tell you something. I once had a girlfriend who looked exactly like you, and I'm not leaving your life without leaving a mark. Remember that. Later.
Willie.
What? The computer. Oh, I was about to leave this here. The history of Venezuelan television is right here. Look at that.
Hey, Willie.
I'm gonna tell you something. See you later. Gorgeous.
Bye.
There are times that I detest that individual.
Oh, but it's obvious that he loves his job,
Yeah.
right? Well, I'm going to go and call a taxi for myself.
Why? Are you leaving?
Yes. I think that's enough for one day, right? I need to process this, to get accustomed to all of this. Imagine that yesterday I was a former Miss Venezuela no one remembers, and now I'm Gala Moncada's worst enemy.
Gala is upset.
It's not easy.
Just proves that my selection is the correct one. She's feeling afraid. She fears you might be a competitive rival to her. And a lot of people are going to be criticizing you. Just remember that envy is a mode of exchange in this medium, and that's why I want for you to surrender. Absolutely. I want hard work, passion. I want you to make them shut up. All of them. And you should start with your husband, if you'll forgive me.
No, Doctor, don't say that. No, well, Nene is simply being sexist. He's jealous, nothing more.
He's afraid. He's afraid because you're going to be more famous than him. And that'll happen with a lot of people. You'll outshine them all, and I want to help you do that. Take it.
For me?
Take a look.
Oh, Doctor, but another present? Oh, dear. Well... Oh, my, it's a beautiful dress. Wow, this is absolutely gorgeous.
From this point forward, at every social event, I need you to be the most stunning woman. I'm going to be very happy when your body is covered with this dress, which is going to be the first one of many.
That soup is so delicious, mother-in-law. I can't imagine how awful the food at the hospital was. My God.
Let's wait until it cools off a bit because it's too hot, isn't it? Oh, honey, I'm so worried about you two. For you and for my daughter. You're not doing well.
You know why, don't you?
Well, more or less, I imagine.
More or less?
Mm-hmm.
It's because of that old man.
I know, baby.
He's doing everything he can to get in the middle of us. He wants to take her away from me, and I'm not letting him do that.
No, of course not, but maybe it's not what you're thinking about. I imagine my daughter doesn't...
Doesn't what? She is delighted with all of the money she gets from that guy. He wants to impress her with beautiful things. Ava, you have no idea. I'm not letting him do that. I've talked about this with her, but...
All right, honey, try and calm yourself. It's not like Ava, well, I know that she's my daughter, I know her. She's been through a lot of difficult times, but don't worry, Nene. I'm going to talk to her. Do you hear me? I'm going to talk to her, honey. Don't get yourself upset.
Mother-in-law. What if she leaves me?
No, that's not going to happen. Don't you say things like that. That's not going to happen. She'd have to be off her rocker to walk out on you, who looks like a prince, such a gorgeous hunk of a man, for a guy that's so dark, such an unpleasant man like Polanco is. That's not going to happen, honey. Don't even think about that.
Okay, I'll go tell them. Okay. Well, that's done. Renata talked to Minerva Leone, the attorney for Polanco's company, so she'll take care of it.
Well, that's good. She must be pretty hard-nosed, right?
Shirley, what I don't understand is why you're still standing around this place looking so worried and devoted to Lucho.
Well, I didn't stop to understand it either, so I can't explain it to you.
Mr. Saturno,
yes,
Luna?
that's me. Can I go in now?
Sure, come in. Let's go.
Let's go, if you'll excuse me. Lucho. Hey, how are you?
Well, so?
What's going on here, huh? You're brought here because of the quarrel with that delinquent, and now apparently you have a record for homicide, and jail time and everything. What's the meaning of all this?
That a guy you don't know was staying at your place, Saturno.
Stop it with the riddles and the rhetoric and be clear. You and I have been living together for a very long time.
Oh, man.
All right, then, explain to me. Tell me what this all means.
Well, Saturno.
Oh, Jesus, these guys.
About what? We all have a past. We have all made mistakes, and I have my share of riddles and black clouds in my life.
Yes, but Murdering your girlfriend is more than a black cloud, Lucho.
Listen, I'm gonna explain that to you, Saturno, I swear. When the time comes, I'm gonna tell you everything that you need to know, I swear. But right now, I need to get out of here. Saturno, I didn't kill that guy. I mean it, I didn't. Shirley saw it all. Make sure she provides her testimony, will you, please?
Take it easy. Calm yourself, calm yourself. I'm going to talk to the commissioner, and Renata already hired a lawyer, so she'll take care of everything. Calm down, eh? We're all going to help you.
Thank you.
Why are you smiling like that, Chantal? That's okay, but don't try so hard. Okay? Lucia, when you walk, you have to lean a little bit more towards the back. Now just relax your legs. Take long steps while you're walking, but you need to relax when you're walking. Relax. Carolina, if you please, step up.
It still hurts a little bit when I try and move my arms around.
That's okay, you're right. Let's leave it like this, all right, for the moment. And I'm hoping that Professor Eva is coming back to be here at her usual time and get back to the usual activities. In the meantime, I'll give you a break so you can relax or go to the bathroom. 5 minutes and get ready for the photo posing class. Is Larry here yet?
Yeah. Here I am.
Hello, Larry.
How are you?
All right. Who's that precious little girl? Is that your daughter?
Yes.
Oh.
I hope you don't mind it if she comes for a visit once in a while.
No, please, absolutely not at all. And what's your name, child?
Daniela. So, how old do you have to be to join your classes?
Oh, now, honey. There are girls younger than you who are already taking classes. Are you asking because you liked it?
Mm-hmm.
Would your daddy let you do that, do you think?
No, that's none of my business. You'll have to ask her mom.
Look, what do you know about...
Just, baby, come over here. Come. Come. Get up there. Go on, walk around on it. The stage is yours. Walk around. Go ahead. Yes, yes, practice. That's it. It's just that she's Lucho's goddaughter, and I don't want her to know that.
I'm so confused and disconcerted because he seems to be such a pleasant guy, so innocent, you know.
I know. What?
Lucia, huh? Can you explain to me what is the meaning of this girl? Are you recording us, huh? What? Are you recording us?
That woman is terrible. If she's gone and fired you, what'll she do to me?
No, don't worry. They're not firing you because I was the one who asked you for your help.
And I was the one who decided to help you. We share the responsibility. If you go down, then I go down. We're both toast, girlfriend.
You're saying that I'm toast, too? What I have is something they call Asperger syndrome. Haven't I told you that they finally know what it is that I have?
Asperger?
Mm-hmm.
And what's that?
It's a syndrome that some people suffer from that makes us special people. For example, we've got... Well, it's pretty difficult for us to relate very well to other people. We have manias and obsessions. I don't know, we're a little weird.
I've always been told that I'm strange, you know? Like an alien, they tell me. How can you know if you suffer from Asperger?
They give you a bunch of tests. I was diagnosed by a psychologist, but there's a special place I found here in Caracas. It is called Sobania. And what they do there is, well, they diagnose you and they educate you. The people who suffer from autism and Asperger syndrome. My psychologist recommended that I go there.
Can I go there with you? Do you think that they could use me as a bike messenger? You never know, right?
Carmen, Jimenez was my last patient, right?
Yes, doctor, and you have the rest of the afternoon as requested.
That's perfect. I'm going to go and get some tests performed that I should have gotten done several weeks ago.
Uh-huh. It's about time. Look, we don't want you to scare us again the way you did the other day. And besides, now you have more reasons to take care of yourself.
Where did that come from?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is the office of Dr. Guillermo Toro, isn't it?
Yes, but the
Yes.
doctor isn't seeing any more patients today.
Oh, that's great, because I'm not a patient. Are you the doctor?
Yes, I am, and you are?
I am Estrella Valdez. I'm the mother of Micaela Gomez. You saw her, Micaela?
Oh, sure.
Yes.
Micaela, yes.
I'm sorry. I know you were probably leaving, but all I need is 5 minutes with you, doctor. Please, just 5 minutes. That's all I need.
Yes, well, all right. Carmen, please bring us 2 cups of coffee, will you? Do you fancy some coffee?
Yes,
we'll
thank
have
you.
it over there.
Well, I suppose that since I'm a lady, I guess I've been drinking, I don't know, a little wine. Isn't that right, sir? But of course, as I'm surrounded by so many alpha males, I cannot unchain the wild beast that's in me. And so then, cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Hello? You're all right? Santiago, how about if you were to take that look off of your face?
And what do you expect then? My life is such a mess.
In such a mess? Hold on. Do you want to know what a messy life looks like? Look here. I'm getting divorced. My daughter hates me for that. I have to renew my life insurance for me, for my mom, and my daughter in cold hard cash. So you see, that's a messy life. Excuse me. Daniel knows best, right?
No, I'm just afraid. If you leave, Santiago, I'm gonna have to put up with that old man Polanco as a boss, no. And that woman Minerva, your friend, is insufferable.
Santiago isn't going anywhere, my friend. And Minerva? Minerva only said all those things to dare her, I'm sure of it, but don't worry, I'll take care of her. And yes, she's my friend. And I was astonished when I saw her reaction.
Look, Santiago, we have to step back. Otherwise, this is not gonna end well. You'll have to start looking for a new job for Micaela somewhere else, and that's it.
But I don't want to. Polanco's got to show me some respect already, you know what I'm saying? They're only doing this to Micaela to see how much they can push me around there.
I have one question, Santiago. I've been, dying to ask you about this one. Exactly how much are you interested in Micaela? Tell me. On a scale from 1 to 10.
From 1 to 10. 20.
Oh my God.
Dear me, oh dear me.
I don't know. I fell in love with Micaela.
You fell in love? Those are big words. It's not like she's my best friend or anything. Ugh, not at all, but, what do you do about Gala,
Whatever I have to do, whatever I move to do. And all I know is that I obviously can't keep on prolonging this messy situation. My heart is set on Micaela, and there's no doubt about that.
Hi.
What's up?
Have you taken your pills yet? Have you eaten, or do you want me to make you something?
No, thanks. I've eaten. Thanks to your mother bringing me some food.
Okay.
What's in that gift box?
Nothing. It's just a dress I was given.
A dress? That's wonderful. A little dress, huh? A mini dress, I guess. Oh no, it's his cell phone. Was this given to you too? Wow, Polanco started investing in you, huh? This is outrageous. It's nice.
That's the first and the last time that you check up on my stuff.
Tell me then. Are you scared or what? Was it a
All right,
present
fine,
or wasn't it a
yes,
present
so what?
from him?
It was a present from him, and the dress was too. Do you have a problem with that?
Ava, why are you accepting presents from that crazy old man?
No,
Why?
these are not presents from him. They're not presents. They're a part of my job. Now, if I were a soccer player, I would be given a soccer uniform. But since I'm a model, I was given a dress. That's all it is, Nene.
And the cell phone? What's the cell phone for?
Whatever.
Ava, I'm not stupid, huh? So much generosity can't be for free,
Well,
honey.
of course it's not for free. Of course it's not for free. I'm going to have to work very hard for it. What did you think, huh? That a model's job is simply to stand around with a great big smile on her face? If so, you are grossly mistaken.
And you? You're making a lot of sense, right? Letting him buy you with dresses and these fancy cell phones like some kind of prostitute.
No! I'm not going to let you go on disrespecting me like that, Nene. This is the final straw!
At this very moment, they must be quarreling over those fancy presents.
I'm not playing, Lucia. You can't just go around recording people without their authorization or their consent. That is illegal. It's a crime, in case you didn't know it.
No, I didn't know that. The truth is that I didn't have any kind of bad intention. It's just that I'm very absent-minded and I was recording the class to keep up to date.
Sure, of course you were right. Yeah, especially you, who are the most hardworking of all our students. I'm curious, you know?
Curious about what? I don't get it.
Because for a model, you've got neither the looks nor the attitude. Because you make the most minimal effort to get involved in your classes. Well, that it is. When you even come to classes. So I wonder, I have to ask myself, what in the world are you doing here, my girl?
It may be that I'm not as hardworking as the rest of the students, but I'm very interested in modeling. I really am.
Well, fine, in that case, demonstrate it. I want you to be punctual, with a good attitude, without a recording device, and after losing a few pounds, looking absolutely stunning on the catwalk. You have 3 days to redeem yourself at the fashion show. If not, Lucia, on the contrary, don't even bother to come back.
Oh, boss, I'm sure that the headache is caused by your tension. At your age, it's normal. Don't worry about it.
What do you mean, my age? It's not from tension. It's from mediocrity. I'm surrounded by greedy, mediocre people.
Look, they sent over the first chapters of the soap opera. Shall I leave them here so you can just read them?
I'm scared to. At least tell me, did you read them?
Yeah.
How many appearances do I make? Are they less than the main characters?
Well, it's logical that the main character would appear more often than the mother of the main character.
You look like you want to spend the holidays in complete misery. I already fired Willie. I can fire you too.
No,
totally.
boss. I was just trying to make you laugh.
Lonely.
Roses. For a lovely rose.
How dare you come in to my house?
I just love the way this woman talks. How dare you?
Help me here, please. Help me here. Thanks. Help me out.
Let me help
Thank
you.
you.
I'll take
Leave
care
us
of it.
alone, if you would. Look, Gala, I'm waving a white flag here. And listen, let's not have any more drama. There are no cameras. Look, the best thing for you know is that I am, shall we say, pulling the strings on that girl. What's her name again? I don't know. Eva Gomez. That's right. And what's more, so I could tone down Polanco's excesses. I had to tell him this morning, look, Polanco, you've got to stop this, please. I want to say something to you. I mean, it's fine. I'm your manager. Yes, that's perfect. But I want you to know, I'm also your friend. Remember everything we've been through together. I created you. I sculpted you, you know? And I'm not going to allow for anyone to come here to steal your show. As far as I'm concerned, don't worry. And are we going to Cartagena or what?
Willie. Man, don't do these things to me. Can't you see that I'm sensitive?
It's okay.
No, Willie, okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
No, that's...
Santiago, a question among friends breaking bread.
No.
Okay. Have you already done Micaela?
Oh, God, could you not be so tacky, Daniel? Come on, please. Let's try that again. Santiago, have you gone to bed with Micaela? See? That's a lot prettier. Thank you.
No. So far, that hasn't happened yet.
It hasn't yet. It hasn't happened yet.
Brother, you'll forgive me. Is Micaela pretty? Yes. but I wouldn't lose a fine babe like Gala for a...
A babe?
Gala's a babe, yeah.
Oh,
And I wouldn't
yeah.
lose her over a fairy tale of a woman when you don't know whether she's good between the sheets or not.
It's been, I don't know, ages since I slept with Gala.
Excuse me? Hold on a minute. Can you explain that better, Santiago?
What I meant to say is, when I'm making love with Gala, I feel as if I was sleeping with her fame, you know? With the myth. I think that she's forgotten who she really is. She's become a factory for gossip and scandal, a name that generates ratings and articles in the tabloids. But it's been a very long time since I last set eyes on the woman that I originally fell in love with.
That's a surprise to me. I was convinced that you had fallen in love with her fame, like the majority of the men in this country.
Anyway, yes, if you ask me, yeah, I do love Gala. I love her a lot, obviously, but I'm not in love.
Then put an end to that, Santiago.
No, hold on. Why does it have to be so drastic? Santiago, you can have the best of both worlds, but you have to, yes, to be very careful, of course. Besides, remember this. Micaela has Asperger syndrome, and that can be quite complicated when it comes to loving relationships, Santiago.
I'm done with all that cheating. That's behind me, Daniel. And look, I'm not criticizing your brother. It's just, at this point in my life, I want a life with more truth than lies in it. So, for right now, I can be in love with only one woman at a time.
Santiago, will you marry me?
Thank you. Excuse me. Now, where were we? Doctor, like I was just starting to tell you, I have taken Micaela to every doctor that I could find for her, with all the limitations that involves, because, you know, between the bad patch and my husband, I mean my ex, who didn't want to participate and was always looking for a way to get away from the problem of my little girl.
That makes sense.
And then, of course, I was desperately looking for someone who could tell me what my little girl had, and then you come, and thank God, finally tell my daughter what it is that she has. And she's quite pleased about that. But I'm going to tell you the truth, doctor. This person right here, still don't get it. I don't understand. What's more, it's even harder for me to pronounce that word.
Asperger.
That one.
Yes. Well, let me explain. Asperger syndrome is a neurobiological condition that's considered a mild form of autism.
But I'll seize this chance of talking to a doctor to ask everything I can. But how did Micaela get it? Why does my daughter have it and the other girls don't?
We still don't necessarily understand what the underlying causes are for this syndrome, but we are aware that, for example, they have certain difficulties when it comes to interacting socially with others.
Yes.
Some of them are quite extroverted and impulsive, while others are very introverted and very cautious,
Exactly.
even hiding from others. But they have a high level of intelligence that's well above a normal person's, and they often adopt some kind of repetitive behavior. For example, they can be obsessive about order.
Exactly. That is exactly like Micaela. That
And
is
in
her.
many cases, they suffer from some form of emotional blindness. They have serious problems when it comes to interacting with others, but I don't mean just verbally. It's just hard for them to look other people in the eye.
Yes, I'm always telling her to look at me, look at me.
They're also not good at understanding figurative language like jokes, words with double meanings, everyday metaphors you or I would use, because they take everything completely literally.
Yes.
And just like that, they say whatever crosses their mind. They have no mental filters whatsoever.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, all of those things make them quite different from others, of course.
Oh, doctor, different and rejected and... Oh, my God. Sometimes she says things that are so inappropriate, which has only caused her lots of problems, you know? Can you imagine what it's like for a mother having a girl like her? All of the young boys at her school always made fun of her and bullied her all of the time. She had no friends. Do you know how many birthdays she and I celebrated all by ourselves because she had no little friends? And of course, now she is bubbling over with joy because at last she spends all of her time browsing the internet, finding out everything. She's completely obsessed. No, but all of that only makes me more afraid.
No, don't be afraid. You have a wonderful daughter.
Yes, I know. She's lovely. My little girl is unique. There is no one else like Micaela. Doctor, so... Now, please tell me the truth. Is there a cure?
No, there's no cure. Like I said to your daughter, Asperger is not something that you can cure. It's a permanent condition. Micaela is always going to have Asperger. But, little by little, she can start to get involved in a lifestyle, perhaps a little different, a little more conventional.
In general? You mean that is in respect to all of it in general?
All of it, yes.
No, doctor, forgive me.
No, please.
It's just that I have to tell you something. It turns out that I'm simply terrified. Because it turns out Micaela, for the first time in her whole life, is falling in love. For the first time. And it's not easy because it's not that she's in love and that's it, and that's not it. It's an impossible love, doctor, because this man is married. Well, what am I to do about that?
I understand that you're concerned, I do. And one would normally think that a person with Asperger, well, would not be capable of being emotionally attached to anybody, no. That they're not capable of falling in love, but that's totally the opposite. In the same way that they can become obsessed with stuff like astronomy and computing or with any other subject that they like, that appeals to them, they can get just as obsessed with the idea of love. I'm not going to lie. If Micaela should turn the idea of love into an obsession, the truth is that we're going to be faced with a real problem, a very complicated one.
Hi there, Micaela. How are you?
Hello, how are you?
Fine. Marlon! Marlon! What happened? What's with that long face? What does it mean? Were you robbed or did something happen?
I really wish it was that. But Gerson was killed.
Oh, no way. When did that happen?
This morning. He was shot to death. Man, I'm feeling like crap, man. Man, I'm so furious right now.
I've never had anyone die, but I'm guessing it must hurt a lot. I'm
Marlon!
so sorry. I'm so sorry, really.
Marlon, my friend. I was calling you since you got out of the Jeep.
No, don't touch me, Shirley. Don't you touch me, especially not you. It's your fault they killed my brother, you see? You also murdered Gerson.